Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome back to Chestnut Hill and to your 2025 reunion weekend. There we go. We can make some noise for that. My name is Christina Diaz-Acuff, class of 2015, and I am president of the Chestnut Hill College Alumni Association. This is the 79th annual reunion luncheon. Today, there are many more alumni than were hosted at the first reunion, and we are delighted to welcome all of you from classes ending in 0s and 5s. It is so wonderful to be here and to see so many of you. So thank you for joining us in this fabulous weekend celebrating our shared experience of a Chestnut Hill College education. So there are a few folks in the room that I want to introduce you to, or in some cases, to welcome back, and you will hear from some of them today. First, Sister Matthew Anita McDonald, president of the college from 1980 to 1992. Next, we have Sister Carol Jean Vale, president of the college from 1992 to 2022. We have Dr. Brian McCluskey, interim president. Mr. Andy Brand, vice president of institutional advancement. Thank you all for being here today. Sister Carol, will you please lead us in our invocation?
Thank you. It's wonderful to see all of you. Thank you especially for those who made an extra effort to get here coming from far distances. I know that's always a challenge. And sometimes it can be a challenge even when you're coming a short distance. So let us pray. God, always gracious, always good, always loving, we gather this spring afternoon, alumni of Chestnut Hill College, some of us celebrating watershed moments, as are the 25th and 50th year reunion classes. We give thanks for the countless blessings that we have enjoyed as graduates of a Catholic college, rooted in faith, grounded in justice, and committed to an active, inclusive love of every kind of dear neighbor. With great gratitude for our sister alumnae and brother alumni, we share our appreciation for those who made our education possible: family, administrators, professors, staff, coaches, and moderators at this college, now on two hills. Bounteous giver, generous beyond our imagination, we give you thanks for the food we are about to share and the hands that have prepared it. May it nourish us in mind, body, heart, and spirit, so we may be strengthened to choose the good, to do the right, and to walk humbly with our God. And so we pray, bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Bon appetit.
All right, reunion classes, while you enjoy your salad, this is also your chance for your class to be seen and heard. Let everyone here know that you're here. Let everyone on Germantown Avenue know that you're here. It's time to raise the curtain on Reunion Luncheon 2025 and raise the roof for your class. So joining us for their 10th reunion, we have the class of 2015. Hey! Celebrating their 15th reunion is the class of 2010. Celebrating their 20th reunion is the class of 2005. Celebrating their milestone 25th reunion is the class of 2000. Celebrating their 35th reunion is the class of 1990. Hey! Celebrating their 40th reunion is the class of 1985. That's what we like to see. Celebrating their 45th reunion is the class of 1980. Celebrating their milestone 50th reunion is the class of 1975. Celebrating their 55th reunion is the class of 1970. Celebrating their 60th reunion is the class of 1965. Celebrating their 65th reunion is the class of 1960. And finally, celebrating their 70th reunion, our sister Mary Helen Kashuba, Judith Doherty Reedy, and Kathleen Bonner Schwartz, the class of 1955. Give them a big round of applause. Many congratulations to you all. I'd like to especially recognize again our 50th class reunion, the class of 1975. In just a little while, we will formally induct each member of the class of 1975 as our newest Golden Griffins. Please continue to enjoy your conversation and your first course. I'm back. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Chestnut Hill College's Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Mr. Andy Barrand.
Welcome. Welcome. My name is Andy Barrand. Oh, wait a minute. Try again. All right. My name is Andy Barrand. I'm the Vice President of Institutional Advancement here at the college. It's amazing to see so many people here for this alumni celebration. And I know we already acknowledged them, but I feel like I need to acknowledge them again. Sister Mary Helen Kashuba, Judith and Helen, Kathleen here for their 7th reunion. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. This has been an exciting year for the college. Celebrated its 100th anniversary. And to celebrate this incredible milestone, we held a series of amazing programs throughout the year. Some of them are new, some of them are signature events, but just to take you a little bit back, it started back in September with a prayer service in the Mother House, and a few other events that we continued included many virtual programs online, alumni network night, athletic reunion, countless of other events that we were able to do to celebrate the 100th anniversary. I'm going to keep my briefings short, so I'm going to cut off most of my notes here. So I'll just get right to it. A couple of things that have happened this year that I'm excited to announce. We've revived the Alumni Magazine. There's been a lot of great feedback about that, so I hope you've all had a chance to see the Alumni Magazine, so kudos to that. We also did something that I'm excited about, which is called the Oral Interview Project. I'm sure a lot of you got that email and you're questioning what's going on. Well, it was a project where alumni were interviewed, and we're using that as a video biography of the college, and so we're really excited about that. We had an amazing fundraising year, and before I get to the data and the numbers, I just want to say that we've tried some things different this year. So I know some of you said, wow, you're really sending a lot of solicitations out there, and I apologize if you felt that we over-solicited, because that was not our intent whatsoever. We're just trying some new things. Our last fundraising effort is at your table. What we're doing this year for the last 6 weeks, it's called the Beautification Project. And this wasn't some idea that I created. It actually came as a result of alumni saying, we want to help. And by the way, what's up with the Fournier doors? They're really in bad shape. So what you'll see is we've identified 5 projects that we hope that you'll continue supporting. And they're really important for the college. And what's exciting about it is it allows people to really have an impact on the college. I'm going to get ready to close and just tell you we had an amazing year, second best year in history, so thank you so very much. I'm just going to go through, thank you. I'm going to close by saying what's so amazing about this year was the number of alumni that gave. We saw a 46% increase in alumni giving, so thank you very much. I know this is not the Oscars in any way, and I didn't win an award, but I do think the success of the college's alumni effort has to do with so many people, so I feel like I want to acknowledge them, if you don't mind. First of all, Interim President Brian McCloskey, thank you very much. Sister Carol Vale, thank you. I also want to take the time to thank my entire team, Maureen McLaughlin, Head Up Alumni Relations. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Room's getting better. Michelle Presnell, Gina Calcerano, Tara Biseski, Linda Lowe, Kathy Gannon. We have an incredible team. Okay, very good. So, wow, it's quiet all of a sudden. I will say this, that it's hard to engage alumni because there's so much other stuff going on in your lives, but we are trying to figure out a better way to engage you and keep you involved in the school. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up on something, so get excited about it. We're going to be doing an alumni survey. We haven't done an alumni survey in probably 10 years. So we're going to send it out in August or September, and please take the time to fill it out because we want to figure out how to work with alumni more and how to engage alumni more. And instead of us sitting in our office trying to figure it out, throwing it at a dartboard, we said, why don't we just reach out to alumni? So again, I'm not sure I started off the best because there was a lot of talking, because you guys are having a lot of fun. I will just say this, that we really appreciate the support that you provide for the school. It's critically important, and there's nothing we could do without your support. And again, if we over-solicited this year, it was not on purpose. We were trying some new things. But again, this is the second best year we've had. Alumni donors are up. So again, if you have any questions or concerns, you can ask Interim President Brian McCloskey. But if you have anything you want to celebrate or highlight, just come to me. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Andy. So I'm officially the complaint department. If I can just interrupt just for a few short minutes. Thank you. This is a wonderful event. Thank you all for giving me a few minutes of your time. My name is Dr. Brian McCloskey. I'm the interim president here at Chestnut Hill College. This is my first full year serving in the role. It's my second reunion I've attended. This is by far the best, I gotta tell you. And I didn't say that last year. I did not say that. The crowd's about the same, but it's slightly more boisterous this year, so that's a good thing. Just a couple of updates, like Andy said. We've had a very exciting 100th year celebration, so it's really been historic on so many levels. And this is one of the culminating events. And of course, tomorrow we have the Mass in the Mother House, where the Archbishop is going to say Mass, so we're very thrilled about that. And I just want to thank two people, especially Sister Carol Jean Vale, Sister Matthew Anita, who have really provided some guidance and mentoring for me. I'm very excited and bullish on our future. Higher ed is facing some really strong headwinds right now. Chestnut Hill College has been standing strong thanks to the Sisters of St. Joseph and our mission. We're not going to change who we are. We will choose mission over submission any day. So we're going to stand true. Going to stand true to who we are, because that's what helped us get to 100 years, and I'm excited for the start of the 2nd century. I won't bore you with too many details. We do have a healthy-looking class coming in this fall, partly due to nursing, partly due to some other initiatives we have going on. I'm very excited about the next 1 to 2 years, where we're going to be introducing more new high-demand academic programs that are going to make this college even stronger. So we're very excited about that. Brand new athletic teams. You've heard some emails or you've gotten some emails from us about our neurodiversity program. That's very, very exciting. We're helping to train people how to live independently and train their caregivers, and they can work and live a life of meaning, which really ties back to our mission. So that's exciting. It's led by Professor Steve Sunders. Sister Carol Jean Vale has been very instrumental in helping us make contacts in that community. So it's going to help strengthen the college even more. So I will just simply say that we did do a lot of outreach this year. Two things, or one thing we did twice that we're going to do again, I hope the alumni appreciate it, is we did virtual sessions, one in the fall, one in the spring, just to give updates to the alumni on what's going on with the college. And we intend to continue to do that in addition to any emails or newsletters you may get, and the magazine, as Andy referenced. We will hold virtual, just chat with the president and hear about what's going on. There's no ask in those meetings. It's just really giving you an update, and we're going to do that going forward, once in the fall, once in the spring, and if we need to do it more, we will. And I have one small ask of everyone here, and it's not something unique, but we have a former board member and a current alumni, Joanne McBride, who I don't think she's here with us today, but she always tells the story that every day of her life, somehow, some way, she tells someone about Chestnut Hill College. So, and I believe her. She tells that story all the time. And I'm not asking you to do that every single day, but on your travels, on your journey, if you would say something good and positive about the college, about the Sisters of St. Joseph, word of mouth is such a great marketing tool. It really trumps any billboard or newspaper ad you can run. So if you can continue to say good things about us, our future is even brighter. So thank you again. Enjoy the weekend.
Thanks so much, Andy and Brian. Thank you. We have one more important and short item to take care of before we eat lunch today. My name is Maureen Fisher-McLaughlin, and I am the Director of Alumni Relations. My greatest joy in this role is the opportunity to welcome all of you back to Chestnut Hill every year for this. Through times of transition, the collective loyalty of you, the Chestnut Hill College alumni, is remarkable and impressive. Thank you for being here today. Now let's reminisce a little bit about the time when today's new Golden Griffins were completing their senior year at Chestnut Hill. So, in 1975, a first-class stamp cost 10 cents. A gallon of milk was $1.57. Eggs were 77 cents a dozen. The average home price was $39,000. 1975 was an extremely eventful year in history. The major dominating news headlines was the news of the fall of Saigon and President Gerald Ford's declaration of the end of the Vietnam War. Jaws the movie premiered in 1975. Jennifer and Michael continued their reign as the top baby names. Saturday Night Live and Wheel of Fortune both debuted on television. A young man named Bill Gates founded the Microsoft company. Arthur Ashe became the first black man to win Wimbledon. And Bruce Springsteen had his first hit with Born to Run. All of this provides context to the year in which you, as 21 or 22-year-old women, were living within the interesting, challenging, and transformative decade of the 1970s. Before I continue, I'd like to invite all members of the class of 1975 here to stand. The first formal recognition of the 50th reunion class was made in 2008, and this group was named the 1924 Club in honor of the pioneering class of the young women who in 1924 entered Mount St. Joseph College on the Wissahickon, now known, of course, as Chestnut Hill. The name was later changed to the Golden Griffins. Under the leadership of former Alumni Association President Joanne Fink, a commemorative Golden Griffins pin was presented to each member of the class of that year to attend the Golden Griffin celebration. We are pleased to continue this tradition and to present the Golden Griffin pins to this year's 50th reunion class, the class of 1975. Your pins are at your seat, and they are a reminder of how far you have come and how honored we are to have you as part of the Chestnut Hill College family. Please join me in welcoming the class of 1975 to the Golden Griffins. Congratulations. Congratulations again to all of you in 1975 upon your entry into this distinguished club. Now please enjoy your lunch.
All right, wasn't that good? So now, if we can take a moment, it is time for our annual Alumni Awards. It is my honor as Alumni Board President to present this portion of the program. To start, we will present the Young Alumni Impact Award. The award recognizes alumni for outstanding service, advocacy, and contribution to the Alumni Association and the college. The award is given to someone who graduated in the last 20 years, sorry. The person receiving this award has remained in close contact with Chestnut Hill College since graduating in 2013. She regularly returns to campus to volunteer for events such as Carol Night and Reunion Weekend, and is an active member of the Alumni Association Board. Professionally, she served as Associate Director of Alumni Relations from 2019 to 2022. Successfully engaging new young alumni, introducing events such as CHC Trivia Night, and overall making her mark on her beloved alma mater. She's an excellent representation of what it means to be a Griffin. Today, I present the Young Alumni Impact Award to one of my dear friends, Stephanie Reif.
Congrats, kid. Sorry.
We love Steph. Our next two awardees are so very deserving of the Eleanor Dolan Egan Award for Outstanding Service to Chestnut Hill College. The first winner is Sissy Pazanza.
Come here, I'm gonna talk about you.
Sissy, I'm going to talk about you. Sissy has been an exemplary CHC volunteer for a very long time, even dating back to before I was born, but that's okay. She would help her dear mother, Mary Engelbert, class of 1950, by stuffing envelopes in the alumni office. From there, Sissy volunteered with Emerald Evening events and galas. She and her husband Tom, hey Tom, were instrumental in starting and staffing the popular Breakfast with Santa event, which draws so many alums every year. She has served on the Alumni Association board numerous times, is currently serving as well. Most recently, Sissy has been on the Nursing Advisory Board. Let's give it up for nursing. The perfect example of ready for any good work, Sissy answers the call whether she is asked to clean out and organize the alumni events closet, iron tablecloths for a big event, or spread the good news of CHC. Congrats, Sissy. We are so grateful. And now for our second Egan Award. I'd like to ask my dear friend, Marianne Walsh, former member of the Board of Directors of Chestnut Hill College and former president of the Alumni Board, to join me here. A dedicated servant leader, Sister Michelle Lesher has continuously given her time, energy, and passion to the college in countless ways. Sister Michelle's relationship with Chestnut Hill College has always been strong and steadfast. Beginning as a student, she later answered her call to the Sisters of St. Joseph and has remained a loyal supporter of the college's mission ever since. Over the years, she has served in various campus ministry roles, including assistant to the president for mission and ministry, where she played an instrumental role in fostering a spirit of service, faith, and community among the college community, and ensuring the mission of the college and Sisters of St. Joseph remained at the heart of every undertaking. Most recently, she continues her commitment to the college as a valued member of the Board of Directors, and last fall semester as a faculty member, further enriching students' academic and spiritual experiences. Sister Michelle's unwavering dedication to Chestnut Hill College is evident in everything she does. Whether shaping the college's mission-driven initiatives or lending her wisdom to strategic planning, Sister Michelle's impact is immeasurable. She is someone who truly loves Chestnut Hill College and will do whatever is in her power to see it thrive. For her deep devotion, years of selfless service, and unwavering commitment to the college's success, I ask you to join me in congratulating Sister Michelle Lesher, SSJ. Let's have another round of applause for our Egan Award winners. I am now pleased to present the first of two Distinguished Achievement Awards. This award identifies graduates of the college who have produced a history of accomplishment in their business or profession or in civic, philanthropic, or other volunteer activities. Our first winner is Pat Hardy, class of 1968. Pat was nominated for this award by two of her classmates who have witnessed her volunteer and philanthropic work in the years since they graduated. Pat spent her professional career as a teacher and retired in 2012. Along with her husband, Dan, she now serves as a full-time volunteer for the Kensington Soccer Club. A not-for-profit program founded by her son, Jim. She was part of the initial group of people who organized 15 years ago to turn KSC from an idea to a Kensington nonprofit powerhouse. KSC was founded with the idea that soccer club could be a way to help keep children safe and busy with positive activities when they aren't in school. Pat has held nearly every role at the club, from participating in community outreach, supervising and improving education programs, purchasing uniforms and equipment, leading transportation efforts, and contacting other Philadelphia community organizations for support and funding. In recent years, Pat has focused on reading and literacy and is the Kensington Soccer Club Reading Ambassador. In fact, as we sit here now, there is a KSC book drive that she is currently missing to be with us. She has contributed to running a summer camp and a mentoring program through KSC, and as a mentor herself, she has connected some of the graduates of the program to CHC, facilitating their application to the college. The club has been recognized by many foundations and by Governor Shapiro himself. It's also been recognized by the City of Philadelphia, Philadelphia Soccer 2026, the Philadelphia Union, and Major League Soccer. KSC has been serving its local community every year since 2010, each year having a greater impact than the last. For her true lived example of the mission of the Sisters of St. Joseph, we congratulate Pat Egan Hardy on her Distinguished Achievement Award. Marianne, will you please return to the podium? Our second Distinguished Achievement Award winner goes to Dr. Kate McGinley. She completed her undergraduate degrees in biology and chemistry, graduating magna cum laude with departmental honors from Chestnut Hill College. She began her professional career as a biochemist with Merck. After several years with Merck, Dr. McGinley returned to school, attending the University of Medicine and Dentistry of New Jersey, School of Osteopathic, I think I said that right, medicine, on a merit-based scholarship. She was inducted as a member of Sigma Sigma Phi, the National Osteopathic Honor Fraternity, and elected by her peers into the Gold Humanism Honor Society, recognizing service to others, integrity, clinical excellence, and professionalism in medicine. Dr. McGinley remained at UMDNJ for her internship and residency in urological surgery, culminating in her role as chief resident. After completing her residency, Dr. McGinley transitioned to Duke University, where she completed a fellowship in urologic oncology and further engaged in prostate and bladder cancer research endeavors, presenting at regional national meetings. While in North Carolina, Dr. McGinley also produced a Master of Public Health in Public Health Leadership from UNC Chapel Hill. After completing this education, she transitioned into clinical practice, accepting a role as a urologic oncologist with Lourdes Hospital, Ascension Health in Binghamton, New York. In this role, she has received both local and national awards recognizing her clinical excellence in patient care. In addition to her role as a urologic oncologist, Dr. McGinley serves as a medical director of the Lourdes Regional Cancer Center. Dr. McGinley also works as a faculty member for Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, contributing to the education of family practice residents receiving their training at Lourdes. Her contributions in this space have been recognized with teaching awards from both her peers, attending physicians, and the family practice residents. She enjoys engaging with the local community, providing interviews on oncology-related subjects, filming public service educational segments, and lecturing at Binghamton University on career opportunities in the sciences. Dr. Kate McGinley has consistently upheld the mission of Chestnut Hill College throughout her academic and professional journey. Let's come together and celebrate Dr. McGinley's remarkable achievements in the field of medicine. Finally, I would like to ask Dr. Brian McCloskey, Interim President, to join me to bestow the final award.
Thank you, Christina. I do want to say, I was here last night for the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. It was really remarkable, these exemplary student athletes who did some amazing things here. And I was tapped on the shoulder and said, oh, you should go to McCaffrey Lounge. They're having trivia night with the alumni. So I went down twice, and nobody was there. And I was told, well, there might be a wine party going on over in Fitzsimmons. Sister Carol, Sister Matthew, I didn't think we allowed alcohol in the dorms. Has that changed? Because there might be another wine party tonight, I was told. Anyway, thank you. But it is my pleasure to be up here again. Welcome, alumni, sisters, staff, faculty, and friends, to the final award presentation here. Today, I have the great honor of inducting a new member into our most prestigious giving society, the Order of the Griffin. Started in 2022 by then Sister Carol Jean Vale, the Order of the Griffin recognizes individuals, foundations, corporations whose cumulative lifetime gifts total $1 million or more. So after many loyal and dedicated years of giving back to Chestnut Hill College, Elaine Bennett Davy, class of 1965, qualified for the order this spring. This being her 60th reunion year, it just seems fitting to induct her into the order with so many of her classmates from 1965 here with her. So Elaine, please come up. Thank you.
Take away. The Gus. Hey. You want to say a few words or?
No.
So Elaine's name will go on the wall of gratitude in St. Joseph's Hall, along with the names of our other order members, and we will also celebrate her accomplishment in the upcoming Alumni Magazine. So congratulations, Elaine. May the extraordinary example of your selfless giving inspire others to follow in your footsteps. Chestnut Hill College is indebted to you. Thank you.
Miss Christine.
What a fantastic group of awardees. One more round. Thank you all. At this time, please enjoy your dessert and the company of your classmates and friends. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to celebrating with you all weekend long.